Hey everyone, welcome back to another deck profile for Marvel Snap. Today we're going to be checking out this Dracula deck that I've been messing around with this week. I've played a lot of Discard since I started playing Marvel Snap, but I think this is actually like a really powerful version of it. Of course, there are a few Pool 3 cards in here. There is a great Pool 2 only Discard deck, including Apocalypse and stuff. But this is, I guess, more of a Pool 3 sort of deck. So let's get straight into it. Of course, our main aim is to discard cards like Apocalypse and Swarm. Of course, discarding Apocalypse, we get +4 power and it goes back to our hand. So Apocalypse can get really, really big. Great turn 6 play. And then, of course, Swarm, every time we discard it, it duplicates itself and they cost 0. This allows us to, I guess, fill the board by the end of the game to ensure that we win at least 2 locations. So all our cards are centered around discard. We've got Blade, which discards a card from our hand, hopefully Swarm or Apocalypse. Morbius, we get +2 power to this card for each time we discard. Of course, that is our main goal, so Morbius can get quite big. We've got Angela in here, probably our only card like not built around discarding. Angela's really good though because we're playing so many cards with Swarm and we play a lot of low cost cards. So we can essentially play Angela, fill up that location, and get, generally try and win that location as well. Swarm we've been through. When it's discarded, add 2 copies that cost 0 to your hand. Colleen's here to try and discard Swarm. So we'll try and get rid of our other 2 costs and Colleen will be able to discard Swarm for us. Lady Sif, of course, discards the highest cost card, the opposite of Colleen. So we play Lady Sif to discard Apocalypse. We've got Gambit here. Gambit on reveal, you discard a card from your hand, destroy a random enemy card. Really powerful, especially with synergies with Wong. You can just pretty much like wipe your opponent's board early game, and then that can pretty much just have them retreat sometimes. We've got Moon Knight. We discard a card in our hand. Our opponent discards a card. There's some crazy Moon Knight plays where maybe they're playing this same deck and they've got a big turn 6 play and Moon Knight just discards it, or essentially any deck. Pretty insane, to be honest. I think pretty underrated card, but can essentially win you games sometimes. Dracula is the key card in our deck. I've got this really cool Dracula variant here. But after the final turn, you discard a card from your hand and this gets its power. The reason this is so powerful is on turn 6, we can play our discard cards, clear our hand. So essentially have Dracula played on turn 4 or 5 or even 6. And then make sure that Apocalypse is the only card in our hand. Dracula will discard it. It gets the +4 again. And Dracula gets that power. Dracula can get above 20 power very easily, and your opponent can sometimes not see it coming. We've got Wong here. Wong, of course, he's ongoing, and he doubles the on reveals happen twice. Most of our cards are on reveal abilities to discard, so Wong can help us go absolutely insane with the discards. And Hellcow is our other 4 cost. Discard 2 cards from your hand. With Wong, this can become 4. Easily can get a bunch of Swarms or a really big Apocalypse. So yes, again, essentially the deck is just centered around discarding. And I guess I've probably played discard enough now to feel pretty comfortable with it and the matchups, etc. So I generally use this sort of like a discard deck just to climb to infinite. Obviously, I'll play other decks in between, but I find I'm probably most comfortable with this deck. So first up, we've got Grand Central. Put a card from each player's hand here. That's fine. -2 power is probably fine. We'll play Angela here. We want to be able to maximize Angela. So we don't want any random cards being played there. Armor, that's fine. So essentially, like with Colleen, we probably want to try and discard Swarm. Depends if we draw another 2 costs, so we didn't. So although we're getting that -1 power, we're going to be buffing Angela. Electro, what the heck does Electro do again? Can only play 1 card. I think that's right. Yeah, +1 max energy, can only play 1 card. Cool, so we're winning this location. We've got some Swarms in hand. That's great. Now, we could play Dracula. Problem is we don't have the Apocalypse in hand yet. Dracula becomes useless pretty much if we don't get the Apocalypse. Hellcow could discard cards that we need, but we do have the 2 Swarms. Lady Sif will ensure we discard one of those. It's a bit of a tough decision. We really would, if we play Wong or Dracula, we're kind of just hoping that we draw into Apocalypse. Got 2 more turns. Oof. I think we just go for it. Yep. We're risking it. Sometimes you gotta play, see how you go. They've already snapped, which is could be kind of bad. We probably should have played Wong here. This is okay. I guess we go Hellcow, just discard most of our hand. We will get a bunch of swarms though. Hopefully we can keep like Dracula. Actually, Dracula and Lady Sif turn 6 would have been nice, but without the Apocalypse, it's not going to matter. There are still a lot of cards in deck. Yeah, we really want Apocalypse turn 6. Well, we usually want it early so we can like get the buffs, etc. Oh, switch to my in-game overlay. That's better. Get a nice big screen there. Can't wait for the PC client to come out. Playing with the mobile client is kind of, especially for content creation, you know, like everyone watches, you know, screens horizontally, whereas, you know, this game's obviously vertical. We discarded a swarm. We've still got Dracula in hand. We lost the Lady Sif. Great turn if we drew Apocalypse would have been Dracula, Lady Sif. It's going to be a swarm. Yeah, the double white tiger is not great for us. Of course, it goes there. Probably just a retreat here. Morbius doesn't get us much. These will be 1 power. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They didn't play anything here with win, but they probably just play an Odin there. I think we just have to retreat this one, unfortunately. Feels bad. But no, sometimes retreating is the right decision. Let's get into the next one. And I mean, that's really the key. No, you're not going to win every single game, unfortunately, no matter how good the deck is. Oh, we're up against Felix again. Alright, so we've got Apocalypse in hand this time and Dracula, which is pretty good. And it's probably going to discard Dracula. Couldn't have discarded the Apocalypse, could it? Discarding Apocalypse would have been fantastic. Straight back to hand. Would have snapped. Insta-snap. Nah, probably not. Okay. Morbius here is okay because it's not revealed. He doesn't get his +2 power. It doesn't matter until the end. Which is pretty cool. They've also done a similar thing. Angela here. Maybe try and fill this up. It looks like they probably will first. Unfortunately. But I think now that we're here, we need to just fight for this location anyway. Turn 5 is probably Hellcow. Drawing Swarm would be nice. We draw into Swarm, play Hellcow, get a bunch of Swarms, get our Apocalypse nice and big for turn 6. Would be our ideal scenario. Hellcow's going to get, with Wong, Hellcow will get Morbius to 8. Ooh, Colleen. Moon Knight, discard 2, discard 2. It's probably the better play. Purely because we're getting more power, discarding less. So Moon Knight will discard 2 cards in their hand. It's a tough one though because I think we do this and then we just play Apocalypse over here on the left. We win filling it up. So we get Magneto. That's actually pretty insane. So we just lost Galactus. Look at that. And Iron Man. Oh, we lose the Magneto. I'm telling you, Moon Knight, elite. They have no cards in hand, so it's literally whatever they draw. Convinced we're good. We should be fine here. We win this location. I think we can win that location with Morbius. Play this over here. They're snapping as well? Oh, I'm really nervous now. What could they play Wong? They play White Tiger? Double White Tiger means they win here, but they lose here? Yeah. No, we're fine. We're completely chilling. That's gonna be White Tiger. Oh, Spectrum. Oh, that's bad. That's fine because we win here. I'm convinced we win this middle. Yeah. Sweet. Oof. Sneaky Spectrum. But that's completely fine. I knew that this was like turn 1 or turn 2. I knew it wasn't probably wasn't going to beat our Morbius on 10. That Moon Knight, so underrated. Every time like someone tells me Moon Knight is like an average card, something like that happens. And like getting rid of their Iron Man, just pretty good. I mean, I don't think they win anyway with the Iron Man, but like still pretty nuts. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the Dracula deck. I really appreciate all the support on YouTube, guys. You guys have been killing it with all the support. Thanks so much. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm thinking we'll probably be doing a bit of a, like, I guess a tutorial on the curve in the game. So a lot of card games, you know, you play on curve, which is you know, your 1 drop, then turn 2 you play 2, turn 3 you play a 3 drop. But we're going to be going through how that differs a little bit in Marvel Snap. So stay tuned for that. A lot of great tips for you guys trying to hit infinite. I'm still at 87 this season. I've been actually taking it pretty chill. Just been enjoying messing around with decks. But we grinding, you know. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.